Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, my peoples? It's your boy Artan.FX, and we are here on another amazing day. I'm out here in Bangkok right now, in Thailand, and yeah, man, we've got a new trading day coming up. So give me a 1 in the chat if you are with me today. Give me a 1 in the chat. What's going on, Jay Trades? What's going on, Billy? Oh, we got the 9559FX community in here as well. That is amazing to see. But how are we doing this morning? Morning. How are we doing this morning, my peoples? Are we ready for a new day? We ready for a new day trading? A new day. Yes, Tony. What's going on? What a day, man. What a day yesterday. Hello, live you Dinal. What's going on, Abdullah? Yeah, I'm very good, man. I'm very good. Thank you for asking. I'm very good. I've basically just been I haven't had that many trades this week. I think I've had 3 trades this week. That's about it. Like it's been a slow week, but a good week. I think the last 2 weeks for me, to be honest with you, have been pretty good. Yes, Yogesh, that's the plan, brother. That is the plan. But yeah, we've had a decent couple of weeks, really. We've had a decent couple of weeks, so I'm excited. Yeah, I'm very, very excited about the what is to come. And we've got a massive day today, guys. It's really important today. So I'm gonna go over everything. We're gonna go over everything. So I'm gonna be here until 10 a.m. So you can ask me any questions you want. We're going to go over some strategy stuff, some trade breakdowns, talking about the tweet that Trump put out yesterday, the SpaceX IPO that's going to be tradable today. We have got a lot. We've got a lot to talk about. We got a lot. Put it that way, brother. So, yeah, I'm excited. How's everyone's trading week gone this week? Because mine's gone all right. I'll be honest. I'm like kind of back. I'm back in the groove. I didn't have a great April, not a great May. It wasn't bad. Well, it wasn't like bad, but it was not that great. But then, yeah, as of June and like the last week of May, it's been pretty good, brother. You know. So yeah, mine's been all right. Still, mine's been all right. But yeah, man, you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of me real soon. You're gonna see a lot more of me real soon. So I hope you guys are excited about that, because I'm pretty darn excited. Just going to be trying to give as much value as possible. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but yeah, I finally got my sleep schedule back in order. I feel like recently I've not been getting the best sleep. Just like, I don't really know what it is, but just not been sleeping the best. Maybe it's Trump keeping me up at night, like thinking about what he's going to tweet next. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, now I feel like I'm back. I'm trying to get a little bit fit again. I say fit again like I was ever mad fit. I'm trying to just get back into fitness. I play a lot of table tennis, so that's something that definitely helps. Does anyone here play table tennis? I don't know if anyone here plays table tennis, but if anyone does, shout me, because that's what I do a lot. So yeah, just been playing table tennis a bit more, trying to hit the gym. That was not worth it. But yeah, trying to hit the gym. There was probably no change in anything I just did there. But yeah, trying to just hit the gym a bit more, and just working on myself, really, so that I can be the best version of myself, so that it reflects on the charts. Because that's what I always say. I always say that the best version of yourself, whatever version of yourself you have outside of the charts, will always reflect on the charts. If you're undisciplined, you know, you haven't got to be perfect. And that's the thing. You're not going to be perfect on the charts either. But it's always just trying to be like, when life gives me an opportunity, am I going to take it or am I going to fumble it? And you need to be ready for those moments in life and on the charts. Not everything relates to trading, but everything relates to trading. If any of you guys, have been trading for a little while, you will notice that. You'll notice when you're stressed or you're just not going through a great period in your life, it does tend to reflect on the charts. So it's always good to like stay out and just like be just a little bit more conservative, So yeah, but yeah, I'm basically just like in a really good zone right now, feeling good, and yeah, man, just trying to get everything together. Basically, like really at the moment, it's just taking advantage of everything that's happening in the markets. So to talk really quickly just about like what is going on in the markets, it's brazy. All right, we're talking recently, right? I don't know how everyone's been getting on, but there's been a lot of war talk, a lot of Trump tweets, a lot of controversy, big news such as like SpaceX, a lot of corruption, like insider trading. There is a lot to deal with. So if you even started trading, let's say this year, for example, like it's tough. I can imagine it's probably been fairly tough for you. But that's why I say if you're doing well right now, or you're at least improving or whatever, then it's amazing. Like, like stay in the market, understand what you did right, you did wrong. I know a bunch of traders yesterday took a trade and then Trump tweeted and it just completely obliterated their stop loss. And I know a lot of people were like, oh, I should have done this. Sometimes, you got to accept that not every loss is a bad loss. You can't control what Trump tweets. And if you could, then you'd be a very rich person. I'll tell you that for free. But for anyone that doesn't know me, my name is Artan. Some of you guys might know me as a rapper. Some of you guys might know me as a trader. But I basically do both. And I've been full-time trading out here in Thailand for just over 2 years now. And best decision I ever made. Give you one sec. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, anyway, good morning from South Africa. Good morning, Buran. Good morning. Where is everyone from in the world? I want to know right now. Where are you from in the world? I am currently based out here in Thailand. It's a little bit, the camera can't really pick it up because it's so bright outside. But I am in Bangkok, Thailand. I'm not a camera wizard or anything, so I can't like change the settings right now. But if any of you guys know how to do it, just let me know. But it is a little bit bright at this moment in time outside. I'm just going to see if I can actually move this up slightly. I need to move that up slightly for the next ep, but I'm not going to touch that right now because I will mess it up. So we have people from South Africa, from India, Uganda, another South Africa, amazing, the UK, London, me, Thailand, Saudi Arabia, Bangkok. We have Poland in the cut. If everyone puts in their flags, right? If everyone puts in their flags, I'll actually don't put in all your flags because there's some flags that I just won't know, and it will be really embarrassing on stream to not get your. Like, imagine there's like a Vietnam flag, and I'm like China, like or something like that. Like I didn't even. I'm Chinese Singaporean, right? And there was a long time I didn't even know. Like I don't know what age it was. My flag. And I was like, I don't even know what the Singaporean flag looks like. Do you know how mad that is? So Albania, Romania, amazing. I'm your neighbor, Artan, Indonesia. Come on. India, wow. Good morning, good morning. All right, cool. So everyone, first thing you got to do, right, when you join the stream is like up. Make sure you follow me, obviously Artan.FX, and subscribe to Chart Fanatics. If you're in the comments, it means you subscribed already, so well done. The chat is only for subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So if you do want to drop a question or anything like that, which is completely free, make sure you click the subscribe button. But in the meantime, slap that like button because it tells more people, YouTube will be like, yo, this guy's giving some really good game here. Why don't we share it to more people? And we want to share this with as many people as we can. And also, as you guys know already, there's loads of giveaways that we do in the Discord every single week in Chart Fanatics Live. There's loads of free game, and the more that you support, the more that we know that we're giving value, and the more streams you'll get, the more content you'll get, the more value. And yeah, as a trader, when I first started, there was nothing like this. Like there was just like nothing like this. So I'm going to be biased because I think it's amazing. Chart Fanatics is amazing, but I highly suggest if you guys want, just more free game, we don't ask you for anything. It's just hit a like and subscribe. Anyway, I think it's time to jump onto the charts and have a little waffle about what we can expect today. And yeah, just the everything. Cool. So is everyone ready? Give me a 1 in the chat. I want to see spamming ones in the chat if you are ready, because we're going to talk about today and what we can expect from the market. So give me a 1 in the chat. I want to see every single person that is locked in right now spamming 1 in the chat if you are ready for today. I'm going to be here until 10 a.m. UK time, and maybe in the future a lot more. Maybe. We'll see. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. All right, cool. I'm seeing the ones in the chat flooding in. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Right. We're going to go over everything. We're going to go over everything. Okay? Everything. Yeah, it's going to be interesting today. Today's going to be very interesting. I have an idea of what I want to see, but let's just quickly talk about what happened and what maybe we can expect coming forward. So, what the hell happened yesterday? Right? So, for me, bullish DXY, right? Bullish DXY. Boom. Consolidation. Manipulation here. Expansion. Consolidation. Manipulation. I was looking for an expansion to actually these highs up here. Okay, that's what I was looking at. And then Mr. Trump, all right, Mr. Orange Man, has basically come out and said that the Iran war is literally over. He's just gone, it's over. It's over, buddy. There ain't no more. There's no more war. Everyone thank me. Like, we've spoken with all the leaders. It's done. It's over. All right? Just like that. And you think to yourself, how many times has Trump done this? Trump has done this about genuine. How many times would you say, you guys, honestly, yeah, have you woken up and seen a Trump tweet that has said something to do with, we've won the war, Iran is completely obliterated, the Strait of Hormuz is ours, we've agreed everything, all the talks have gone really well, blah, blah, blah. How many times, like, honestly, if you had to count in the last 3 months how many times he's done that, I'm going to say, honestly, 10 to 15. I'm going to say 10 to 15 times he's actually done that, which is wild, right? And what do we know? Every single time he does that, he's just cap-a-lapping. If you don't know what capping is, he is lying through his teeth. So if Trump says it, and obviously Iran, someone said never. So Trump's won the war about 10 to 15 times in the last 3 months, right? From what he said. But we know that it's usually just lies, right? And something that I personally am assuming in this time is that you've got SpaceX IPO that's coming out in New York session today, which is sounding extremely corrupt. Now, I am no master. Yeah, for 50, bro, trust me, dog. He has. Now, I'm no master in fundamentals, okay? So please take my words with a pinch of salt here. I'm a technicals trader. I don't know. Maybe, I think some of the other Chart Fanatics guys, yeah, Gingerbread, he did. I'll go over it. So, but basically, he tweeted basically saying that the war was over. He's spoken to every single country, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so what I assume here is that SpaceX, the early investors of SpaceX basically then got X. Sorry, let's go back. People who invested in X, Twitter, right? Early investors, Elon Musk has then basically said to them, because they're not making any money on their investments, you're going to get free shares into SpaceX. And then SpaceX has then been invested in something else. I think it was not OpenAI. Again, I don't really know the ins and outs. But the short of it is that this is looking so overvalued. I think it got valued at something like 3 trillion or something stupid. Again, I don't know the numbers, yeah. But it's not looking good. And as you guys know, Trump, right? Trump is partnered up with Elon. So he's going to be making money. Whatever Elon's doing, he's going to be making money, and also making sure that whatever Elon does, if it's corrupt or not, or any of his friends, they're not going to get done for it, because he's just passed that new law saying that nobody's going to get done if I basically have anything corrupt with taxes or anything like that. So what does today, why am I talking about that today? The reason why is it looks like Trump yesterday has said, yeah, there's no war, nothing. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? What happens when there's war? Someone tell me what happens when there's war to the Nasdaq or to any major assets. Well, the thing is that when there is war, people take their money out of stocks and, you know, all of the, anything that is dollar paired, basically, anything that you can buy with the dollar, they take it out and they put it into the dollar. Okay, because they need to hold their money in the dollar because they don't know what to do with it because the market is uncertain. Yeah, $1.75 to $2 trillion IPO valuation. That is insane. Okay, that's like the top. I think that puts it into the top 10 companies in the world. Like that's like Amazon levels. Anyway, which is wild. Do you know what I mean? That is that like really, like really. Anyway, I'm no mathematician or financial analyst. Well, I am actually technically a little bit, but I guess. But that is crazy. That's mental. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, just FYI. But that is mental. Like, it's just absolutely mental. Exactly. Markets act stable when there is no conflict because everybody is more risk on. Everybody is like, yep, I'm happy to invest. You know, why would I don't want to take profits. I want to hold and make money. Okay, so that's what happens. So it would make sense that he would do that yesterday with SpaceX today because now he's going to create a lot of liquidity. A lot of people today will be waking up and going, oh, the war's over. Trump said it's over. So we might as well buy that SpaceX stock now. Like if the war's over, this is going to be the biggest opening of all time. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that's going to allow a lot of his investors to actually exit the market. Now, again, as I said, I don't really know what's going to happen. However, that's what I assume. And if I know anything about Trump, I know that he's only going to be doing things to benefit himself and his colleagues. So how do we maneuver this? How do we maneuver this? Because it's tough, right? Like this is tough. This is tough because we're bullish overall on the DXY because, bro, the war ain't over. Like we all know the war's not over. So we are making currently on the DXY higher highs and higher lows. Currently, we are still in this range here, but I see this as potential liquidity to target. This target up here. Right, so I think that price is coming up here. No matter, I don't know if we're going to do it. We probably won't do it today or might not be next week or whenever. But I think we're coming up here, right? So my game plan has basically just been wait for. There's an expansion, consolidation. I'm waiting for this fair value gap to get manipulated in. So I've been buying in these fair value gaps here. So I actually bought here, and I did hit take profit. We then wicked above, dumped, and I was like, nah. This isn't right. This isn't right. There's no reason for us to dump here. Then we get a manipulation. Well, this actually, do you know what's funny? I think, if I'm correct, this was also Trump saying that the war was over. He also did it. He's done it all these times anyway. Like it's like an indicator, really. So I'm basically now, this is my game plan currently. Yesterday's news was a big one, right? He's trying to say that the war's completely over. I'm today expecting for this fair value gap here to be my key level. I'm basically looking at shorts on well, this is the dollar anyway. I'm looking for the dollar to tap into here and then potentially continue lower. I do think that we will continue the bearish momentum. I do. Iran has come out basically and said, don't trust anything that guy says. But this is kind of what I'm looking for. Now, you could be looking at this as a key level to sell from because Frankfurt session did pop up and take liquidity, but there's not proper break. Sorry, I'm going into the mic. There's not a proper break of structure here. Okay, so I think this is going to get ran through right now. And I would basically be looking at something like this. That's basically what I'm looking for, or even something like this. So what does that mean for example, Euro USD? Well, you could be looking to buy. You could be looking to buy right here. All right. But if we think that the dollar is potentially going to come lower, then I maybe not suggest it. But this does look good. Like, I'll be honest. This right here, for me, Euro USD does look all right. Like, even if you got in at the 50% here. But this would be, sorry, because I've been talking for so long. This is kind of something that I would be looking at as a trade. We don't have the clean break of structure here that I wanted here. On the 5 minute, I guess you could argue that this is a break of structure here. So this would be valid. So I know that there's going to be a bunch of my students that probably would be in this trade as a Frankfurt continuation. However, we know that Frankfurt continuations are usually lower probability. Okay. So if you're unsure, for example, I would just end up staying out of this and waiting for this low to go, this low here. And then maybe we create some sort of SMT with GU. Maybe GU takes this low here. All right. Maybe GU takes this low and EU doesn't. And then we can look for higher prices. But I do think that EU, for me, this looks, this does look good. It's just, if I was to enter this, I would enter this lower risk. Like, I do have a couple trade ideas today. So just to quickly go over it, sorry, I'm running through this because we are at the London Open. So I want to just get straight to the point. So I'll answer any questions and stuff in a second. But this is my ideal scenario. Do I think that we could react here? Yeah, I do think we could. But I think that my stats for my Frankfurt manipulation model are just quite low at the moment. So I don't really want to, I got to go off my data, right? I got to go off my data. So for me, really nice 4-hour point of interest. We do have an hourly up here that I would rather us come into, but anything that, as soon as we take out this high, this Frankfurt high there, that's when I'd be looking for a potential. That's when I'd be looking for a potential. But I do think we could move from here. If we dump from here, then EU's obviously gonna absolutely rock it. But I want to see this. This is what I want to see. I want to see this. That's what I want to see. But we could move from here. We could move from here. So I'll talk quickly through the reasonings for this trade. So reasonings for this trade, even though that I'm personally not in this right now, right? I'm not in this trade as we speak. But the reasonings for this is just basically we got an Asia low sweep here in Frankfurt, an expansion to the upside, and then you'd be getting in on the discount. I personally just don't see much. It's not a 15-minute breaker structure. I would also just like to see us come a little bit lower here, right? This is to 50%, so it would be nice to just, this is what price usually does, right? This is what price usually does. Price will just chop like this. It'll go here, manipulation, see ya, and we're off. Okay, so that's basically what I am waiting for. So can someone let me know in the comments when we take this? I'm not going to set an alert, yeah, just for a bit of fun. I want you guys to let me know if this does take this low or if the DXY takes this high. Just for like, I want a human indicator here, just to make sure you guys are interacting. I'm new to the London stream. Do you also look at NQ and S&P high time frame? Absolutely. So we're going to go on. Sorry, I've got to cover everything very quickly because we started a little bit later today than usual. So let's have a look. So US 100, basically the NASDAQ. Do you know what it is? Yeah, for the NAS, just because of SpaceX and whatnot, right? I would be careful. I'd be very careful today on the charts. I'll be very careful because I think that there could be a lot of volatility later. It's Friday, so today will likely give us the direction for like next week. Yesterday we had a nice strong close on the daily. Like we manipulated here on the Tuesday, set the low of the week potentially, and the high of the week. Really, like we're just kind of trapped inside Tuesday's range right now. And to me, if I'm bullish, I would like to see a manipulation lower here. And then if we're bullish, yeah, I want to see a manipulation lower and a close back inside the range. But to be honest with you, I don't really know how confident I would be with that. We came into this fair value gap, respected it. This was a very strong close. I don't know if I expect us to just make a higher high here. I don't think I do. I think we've got, like, especially with this, we've got a discount that we could come into, and you see how big this expansion was. See how big this. I'm expecting more of like a this motion, like this. See how we kind of like, oh shit. See how we kind of like just ended up rolling over, and then we expanded. So that's fine. Like I just need to see a little bit more of like a manipulation, either like here or us come down to here. If we come down to like this fair value gap here, that would look good for me. I just like, I know a lot of people do scalp and stuff, or like look at intraday trades. Like for example, Matt Owen yesterday. I don't know if you guys were watching, but Murray, I think he hit like 7K in like 30 seconds. He's on the lower time frames, obviously. I don't trade like the 1 minute or 30 second or anything like that. But that's insane. That's insane. And I just don't work well with that trading. Obviously, I don't learn his strategy, so it's a bit different. But just for my personality, I'm very like naturally, I'm a very undisciplined, creative, and out of the box type of person. So that doesn't really bode well, I think, with 1 minute, like trading on the really lower time frames. So that's just, again, I'm just talking about me personally, right? I noticed that about myself. I will break rules to get in a trade. That's just what I do. I mean, it's not what I do, but it's what I do. All right. So that's why I ended up coming up with my strategy, because it helps eradicate a lot of over trading. So, but yeah, how many of you guys, what's your biggest problem with trading? Like, what is keeping some of you guys from being unprofitable? Like, is it over trading? Is it not sticking to your rules, which is probably part of your over trading? But like, do you not have like a set plan for each day? Like, do you not have a daily bias? Do some of you move your like trade management? You move your stop losses and everything too much? You know, like, do you revenge trade a lot? Do you over risk? What's your guys' biggest thing that you believe is stopping you from becoming profitable? Buran said discipline. Interesting. Yeah, Naz, I would wait until it comes down to it. If you're gonna do anything, I'd probably wait until it comes down to like this fair value gap here. I'd want to see us dump lower first. Same way I want to see the DXY move first. Obviously, as I said though, we don't have to. We could just react from it. Like we could just react from here, but I'm just not gonna bother with this right this second. On the 1 minute, you can see here on EU, we've got these equal lows. I would rather see these lows get ran, and then maybe get a nice reaction, and then you could maybe get in. But for my strategy personally, I would rather see these lows go. Like, this would make it a high probability if we ran these lows. That's what I'd like to see. Because this is a break of structure for me. Like, it's like an internal break of structure. So I know that there's going to be a lot of people that are getting in here. And I'll probably put my stop. Wait, let me just see whether... It's just there's not a clear break of structure. Like, it's not clear enough for me. So like a lot of the gang will be in on this, I'm assuming. To like here. Well, 3R. So a lot of the gang will be doing this, but I just think that there's lower... I just think that it's not what I think will happen. It's more of like, what is higher probability? What would I not beat myself up for? If I got in this right now, I think my journal would say, bro, you could have just been a bit more disciplined and stayed out. So for the stream, I'm not going to take this. Not for the stream, for me. But also for the stream. If I was doing it for the stream, I'd probably take this just for a bit of fun. But yeah, it would be a valid trade, but I think it would just be lower probability. German 30, however, is looking good. This is looking good, guys, for me. This is looking good. Obviously, we could come lower. That would be nice, but this is looking good. This is actually... Okay, let's have a look here. So for me, for the Asia range, the only issue is that if we break structure here, right, chances are like this is really where the liquidity is. So it wouldn't be like we could end up wicking above that and then done. This is also a nice liquidity area. I was overall bearish on German 30, but we have tapped into this key level here, had a nice expansion, break of structure to the upside. So I'd be happy to take this if we get what I want, which is we did get a break there. So could we get in here? This would be a low risk trade. This would be a low risk trade. Let me just see if I can if I have the time to get in on this. Let me just see. If it's up to me. If it's up to me. All right. Let's see this right here. I don't know if we're going to get the pullback that we necessarily want here. So, let me go with. Bear with me, guys. I'm actually looking at this trade. I'm just seeing where this would be. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna get this. This is my breaker structure here. I want us to basically go like this. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That looks clean to me. I'm just seeing. Okay, so it would be basically like there-ish. Okay. Are we not going to get in? Are we not going to get in? Let's see. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. Is anybody else eyeing this up at all? Anybody else? And stop is there. Okay, cool. I think that's just, I'm doing it on my MT5, so it's a bit harder to do it. All right. So let's see if we end up getting a tappage. This one would be low. It would just be slightly lower risk on this one. But it looks good to me. Like, this looks good to me. I'm not in yet. I am not in yet. If it's up to me. If it's up to me. No. Let's see. Because this to me looks okay. This does look okay. If it's up to me. And I'd be targeting this high. That's literally it. That's literally what I'd be looking for. But let's see. We could just run lower. We could just run lower one more time. But I'd rather see us push higher, obviously. And whilst this is going, this will be very quick. This will either run us down into here and then potentially reverse. Let's see. But we are in this 4-hour POI. Everything looks pretty solid to me, to be honest with you. Like, I'm happy with a loss with this if we get wicked out. It does look like we're pushing lower. Let's check out what the DXY is doing currently. DXY is still moving up. So EU's actually holding fairly nicely, but obviously this is why I'm not in this one. Like, I'm not in this. I understand why people would be, but I would just rather us see us run this low. Yeah, I'd rather us see us run this low first before we start moving higher. But I'm hoping Ja can start moving. What's everyone looking at today? What is everyone looking at today? Not sure if I want to get in. Want to see more of an expansion, maybe a 50-minute break. Yeah. Totally understand, my bro. Totally, brother. Totally. If it's up to me. I'm really liking Drake's new album, by the way. In case you're wondering why I keep saying, if it's up to me, like, it's just literally just that is solely the reason why. The JER 30 trade looks like it's going to be an L. Looks like it's going to be a loss. Looks like this may be a loss. My stop is just about here. Strong hourly close. Yeah, strong 4 hour close. Not ideal for us. Not ideal for us, guys. Not ideal. This is going to be a loss. This is going to be a loss. Someone asked, where do I draw the fibs from? So what I do for the entry model, I have a... or actually, maybe I should do this. I should probably create a PDF. I have a PDF on my strat. If you comment PDF on any of my Instagram comments, any of my Instagram posts, you'll basically get a free PDF, just a strategy breakdown from me. So I highly suggest going to my Insta and doing that. But yeah, this is basically what I'm looking for. Let's have a little look on gold. Gold, again, still waiting on this to go. Still waiting on this to go before potential move higher. And it kind of depends, though, you know, like this is so techie right now because of Trump. Like everyone knows that he's lying. Is this you could argue that this is a manipulation, and then we're just going to continue, like just continue lower. But I'm kind of going a bit more off the immediate news, the immediate expansion, the immediate price action. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Bitcoin is. Does anyone even trade crypto here? Anyone even trade crypto? If you do, I hope that you were shorting from here and you're not just buying, because I know everybody is just buying crypto. If he don't sing, then he ain't my Artan. I am singing for you. Singing for you. You don't trade that. Okay, what does everyone trade? What does everybody trade? And don't forget, guys, please make sure you are liking the stream. Make sure you are liking the stream. We've got, I'm going to refresh it in a second, but right now we have 26 likes on the video. Can we get that to 100? Aces up. I'm not asking for gifts, none of that. We don't need gifts, just to be very clear. We are trying to gift you. Oops. Sorry, someone was just belling me. Yeah. Yeah, that's him. Come on, Jay. Come on, cuz. If it's up to me. Really need to see some movement now, because I've just got a feeling this is a pullback to then just dump. I've got to be honest. Yeah, see. It's just that strong close, man. I wanted to see this manipulate. That's what I was. Maybe I was a little bit too early, but let's see. Let's see. It's not over, brother. It's not over till it's over. It's not over till it's over. But what does everyone trade? I want to see in the comments, and we'll jump on some charts. And who's here from my music days? Like I say, my music days. I still make a lot of music, but who's here when I only did music? Like what? I'm just intrigued to know, because it's so sick to know that there's traders as well. That there's people that trade, like who also listen to my music. I didn't know, and I was trying to drop loads of subtle hints throughout my career to be like, I'm a trader. I made a song called Profits and Losses when I first started trading. When I first started music and I first started trading. I actually started trading before I did music, but I got taught by someone who was so dead at trading. He didn't know what he was doing. So I was just learning nothing. Like I wasn't learning anything. YN trader, nice. Gold, EUGU, nice. Basically the same as me. I trade gold, EUGU, little bit of the NAS, German 30, and that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Let's set a alert here. Kind of just consolidation. Yeah, this doesn't look so good for us right now. I've got to be honest. Like you see this strong close, yeah, and this wick above and coming lower. I think we're gonna manipulate basically my stop loss and then move higher. That hourly was so aggressive, and that 4 hour was so aggressive. I think it's just gonna. That's the only issue with this, right? Is that we didn't get the super clear breaker structure. I still felt it was worth taking, just in terms of momentum. But I think we could come lower, manipulate this, and then move higher. But I'm willing to be in a lower risk trade on this because I haven't really taken many trades this week. So for me, it just fits my bias. It fits my bias. But we need to see this move now. We do need to see this move. If we are to be correct. If we are to be correct. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Can't take more than GU and gold. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, how many pairs does everyone trade? Like what? Because okay, what we're gonna go over real quick. And is there any pairs that you guys want me to go over right now? I know some of you guys said that there was some other pairs. Like, is there anything in particular that you want me to go over that you're like, please, this is a pair that I trade or anything? YM, I haven't actually looked at YM. Let me just move this to break even real quick. Just my alert so that I know, because this is so aggressive here that like we could just be popping up to then just dump back down. But right now it's okay. It's just this isn't that. Obviously it's good because I'm in profit right now, but I need to see this expand. I need to see this expand to the upside. If it's up to me, then everyone's lined up. If it's up to me. So if anyone's in this, you should be in profit right now. So feel free to go break even. I mean, I don't like going break even personally, very much, unless we're in like unless you're in a market that like is really volatile or something, then, and well, which we are, it's exactly what we're in. But yeah, I would just be careful if you're learning and go and break even. It's better to lose the trade and know what you've done wrong or right, and to learn from it, than to just go break even and be pissed about not being in the trade. But this right now, this 4 hour is not looking so great. This 1 hour is not looking too great, but I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, this is the only issue. I want to see an expansion here. I want this to be the manipulation and then us expand. And I fear that we are just consolidating here. This is my issue. We're just kind of consolidating, and then we're probably going to run lower. It looked good though. Looked good for me on the 5. Looked good for me on the 5. So if you're break even here, it's totally understandable. Daily. Still looks good though. Like, yeah. Let's see if we can get an expansion. We're at kind of like the final point of like, can we just move? I'm sure that there's a bunch of sellers that have stepped into the market and are maybe a little bit trapped, but there's for sure a lot of buyers as well. So, I mean, we've taken a fair amount of liquidity, so let's just wait and see anyway. So EU, yeah, EU still showing bearish order flow currently. Let's see what the dollar's doing. Dollar has now taken out the Frankfurt high. I am expecting, this is what I'm looking at on the dollar, and obviously if a lot of you guys trade, let's see. You know what's going to be so interesting is that if basically the world realizes this is a manipulation here to take more liquidity, if this is a manipulation, then we could just run high. Like, there is no reason why we can't just run higher, because this is the key level. Like, this is the key level that basically we've been waiting for time. Like, that's why I was buying here. I was buying here. But this is the one level that I've got marked out. This hourly here, or this here, where we either dump from here and continue, or we pop up to here and then come lower, if the market is respecting Trump's news. But a lot of the time it can be a manipulation. So it's a tricky one, man. It's a very tricky one. It's a very, very tricky one. But let's see if the dollar could turn over. If it could just dump from here, that would be amazing for my trade in particular. But let's see. All right, let me have a look at some of the comments. So Goldie and NQYN, NQYM Gold. Hola amigo. Yes, PK Critics. What's going on? Is it just a coincidence that Trump tweet war is over just before? Exactly. This is what I'm saying. That's what I was saying at the start of the stream, is that it's a... he times things for his own investors, you know? He times things for his own investors, but sometimes he might be a step ahead where he might be like, well, everyone's going to think that it's BS, but I'm basically just going to, I don't know, like, it's exit. I think he's giving people exit liquidity. So people who have invested early into SpaceX, for example, today, that he's going to be like, look, all of you guys just sell everything. Sell everything. You've made your money now. Price is pumped. He's literally, the reality is he's treating it like a meme coin. It's kind of like, you know, I don't trade meme coins, yeah, but it's kind of like, you know, when people are like, oh, it's got this incredible community. You can game on there. We've got NFTs. The community is amazing. The community and all this, right? That's just every meme coin I ever hear. It's just, oh, the community is amazing. Like, blah, 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 blah. Right? He's kind of doing the same thing, like with this, and he's gassing it up. The war's over. Look how much money you're gonna make if the normal person buys SpaceX. And then what's he gonna do? On Sunday, more than likely, I'm going to predict this, yeah? I think that more than likely what's going to happen is that so he's saying this yesterday, the war's over. SpaceX comes out today. It's going to be a massive spike. And then I think over the next couple months, it's going to drop so much. It's going to be like Trump coin. Who remembers Trump coin? Let's see what that's doing right now. See what Trump coin's doing. It doesn't even show me that far. Why does it not show me that far back? It only shows me this. Trump. Is it this one? Let's see what Trump coin's done. Oh, that's pretty bullish. Yeah, this is what I think SpaceX is going to do. I'm not saying it's going to do this necessarily, right? But I don't see SpaceX doing what everyone thinks. I've got to be honest. I do have to be honest. I don't think it's going to do what people expect. How are we looking on German 30 right now? Got very close to our stop. We are struggling, though. We are struggling. We're struggling. We could come lower. It's a tough one because I really need us to break this high. Like, this is the high that I want broken, and I want it now. I don't want to. This for me was a breaker structure because, like, just an immediate, we had a low, high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we did break this after sweeping all this liquidity. So we broke it, but it just depends if we get the momentum that we want. But it's a good time. It happened at 8:15, taking out the Asia liquidity right here. Bullish overall, right? As in bullish in the immediate future, not necessarily overall, but like we have Asia high that's resting just over here, and we've got the previous daily high, which is resting just over here as well. So far so good, but I need an expansion. I need to see that this was really the manipulation here, because right now I'm not getting those vibes. I need some real liquidity to show me that we can just blast through. And as I'm saying that, we're getting a bit more of it. So maybe the more that I speak it, okay, it listened to me there, obviously. So let's just not do that anymore. This is, you know, the hardest thing about, I've been live trading now, yeah, on my Discord. Every trade I send is in my private Discord, right? And with my private community. And at first it was really hard because, like, bro, it's nerve-wracking, man. It's like you give out all this analysis to say why something is going to be a good trade, and it doesn't hit, and you're like, damn it, you know. So, but now obviously I don't care. Now I'm like very comfortable, and I've been full time now for 2 years, so I've got the confidence and stuff. But yeah, at the start it was so hard. I don't know if anyone here trades live or has any streaming stuff or anything like that, but it can be real nerve-wracking, man. It can be real nerve-wracking. Soren said, I totally agree with you. What about his wife's coin, lol? What's her name again? What's his wife's coin called? I'm just saying a lot here. Tell me what you need and I'll lately go. I'm fine. Yeah, not bad so far. Not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. I need to set my take profit as well. Sorry, bear with me, guys. Just in case I always say like set your take profit, man, because like sometimes price can just wick and then reverse and then you close it and you've lost out risk to reward. And what is it again? 12. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Okay. All right, we're moving quite nicely now. This is really nice. This is really nice. I don't want to jinx it, but this is really nice. Let me set my alert just to down here, just so I know that it's going lower. And this actually, I would be happy with going break even if we take it, once we breach this high. But like this, because this is so strong, this hourly right here. I would not want to see this come back here right now. I want to see this like just continue to move higher, like just keep moving higher, because we have to breach this. We've got to breach this, and then I just want to see it blast. What's the DXY doing? I'm assuming we're moving a bit, yeah. Not really doing much though. I don't think we're reversing from this Asia high. We can do, but I need to see a bit more structure. What I would want to see is like, if we're going to move from this Asia higher, I'd want to see that like this. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Does everyone understand why I'm in this trade? Does everyone understand why I'm in it? Give me a 1 if you understand why I'm in this trade. Give me a 2 if you do not. And it's fine if you do not. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know. You should let me win here. But we're already what, 1 hour up. It's not the best, but what I don't want to see is I just don't want us to consolidate. I want to blast through, you know? I want to see it pump. I want to see some volatility. I want to see some big moves, brother. But this is the thing, right? This is why the markets can be annoying. We could see this as a high, a low, lower high, lower low, and this could be just the lower high, and this could be printing a new lower high and then just continuing lower. So that's why I really want this high to go, so that it can show us that we want to move higher. So I would consider, even though it was a really nice 50-minute strong close there, I would consider going break even here if you're in this, just because of how volatile the market is right now. So I would probably go, I don't know, you know, I don't know. Just need a second to just have a look at this. Because I'm fine. Tell me what you need, let it go. Yeah, I want to see some expansion. I want to see some expansion. Yeah, that's what I want to see. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. And that's what I want. Either way, I don't know. I go for 3 risk to reward. I know some people go for 1 or 2, or some people go for like super high risk to reward. Me personally, I like to go for 3, and 3 is perfect with the previous daily high here. So I'm happy to go with that. But if you're in this, you could take profits for 1 hour right now, even. You know what I'm saying? Let's just see how this plays out. I'm hoping this is fast and quick. Like my missus loves it. Hey, but you know what I'm saying? I think I need to fund myself, keep seeing my matching ideas. Nice, G. I mean, what I would say if you're looking to do funding or anything like that is make sure that you have a strategy. Just because you can see something on a chart a few times, right, doesn't mean that you necessarily have a strategy. So for me, for example, what I would do especially when I was unprofitable but I was learning trading, is that I was seeing. Sorry, 1 sec. How has that worked out? Okay. Anyway, what I would see is I would be like, all right, I'm just looking at liquidity. So I'd be like, as soon as we get a manipulation, I drop to the 1 minute and then I get in my entry and I'd be like, I see this all the time. Look here again, big move down, taking liquidity, drop to the 1 minute and look at that. Like, but the thing is that you need a bit more of a framework behind it. Otherwise, you're going to be over trading. So you need reasons to stay out of the market and also be in the market as well. So I have very strict rules of why I'm in the market and why I'm out basically as well, right? So if I show you, okay, cool. So this is, for example, I have this in my drawer and this is my sheet of rules, right? So this is my rule break sheet. I don't know if this is reversed. Oh no, you can see that fine, right? So I have a few rules here that are like entering before 8 a.m. That's a no, that's a rule break. That means I cannot trade the next day, right? And I use this more so when I had an idea of what I was doing. I was starting to become good at trading, but I still wasn't passing accounts or getting payouts. And I was like, but I know that I've got something. So I made rules and I was like, entering before 8 a.m., right? Trading against the daily bias. So that was a big thing for me. I know that other traders don't have daily biases and stuff, but this is going to cut out a lot of your trades. Not waiting for a 50% pullback. So for me, the old me, for example, I'll show you right here. The old me would enter here. I would enter here and put my stop loss here. I wouldn't even be 1 hour in profit. So that means that for 3R, I'm waiting for a much bigger move in price. No more than 6 trades in a week. It just shows whenever I take a lot of trades, I tend to not make a lot of money. And taking trades on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, because that means that I'm forcing. That means that there wasn't anything there on the 5 minute or the 15 minute, and it meant that I actually I wanted to fit my rule. I wanted to be a part in the market. I didn't want to miss the move. You know, so those were my my main things. My rule breaks. And I'm assuming if you're not a consistent trader yet, you probably don't have that. And it's really, really important to have not only a set of rules to be in the market and your strategy, but also a strategy to not be in the market, because that's where most traders fail. They fail because they have a strategy, but they don't have a reason to not be in the market. They don't understand. So for me, I have a reason to be in this trade. I have a reason. Whether this reverses here and then stops me, it is what it is, but this is my plan. You know, this is my plan. So we're coming up to take profit 1, which is basically just up here. But I am looking at higher prices. Like I am looking at higher prices. Really want to see some aggressive move to the upside now. It'd be great if we can get that. It'd be great if we can get that. And if this hits take profit, guys, if this hits take profit, right? I want to see every person that is in the live. We've got about 50 people in the live right now. Every person has to hit that like button and spam W's in the chat. Obviously, it's not done it yet, so I don't really want to talk too soon. But you know what I'm saying? We need everyone liking. Okay, we need everyone liking. What is the name of the indicator that shows you the other candle? I'm going to walk through the indicators that I use. So the indicators that I use, I would go break even now. By the way, guys, if any of you guys are in by any chance. So this is called the power of. Sorry, this is called power of 3. So if you go to indicators and you go to bear with, type in HTF power of 3 by 2 degrees. All right, this one right here. If you can see that on my screen, HTF power of 3, and then when you get it, you want to change the time frame. So I like to do 4 hours, just because it gives me an idea of how that candle is printing, because I like to go off the 4 hour. You can do 1 hour as well. So for example, for me, like is that how the hour looks or whatever? But I like to look at like manipulation. So 4 hour manipulates lower and then expands higher. So that's what I kind of look at. Or you can do the daily, you can do whatever, right? There is also actually there's another one. There's actually another one. Let me give you a potential better one here. I believe it is this one. It's called MTF Candles Fady X MMT. And this one actually gives you, if it decides to load on my chart, can you see this over here? It shows you, I think that's the 15-minute. I want to see this. Okay, so like this. So yeah, so I've got the 15-minute. I've got the, is this the hourly? 4-hour and the daily. You see that? 15-minute, 4-hour, and the daily. So I can actually just see to my chart like how that looks on a higher time frame. You know what I'm saying? All right, my TP is actually, one sec, for 3R exactly on my thing. Let me just, all right, I will be going break even shortly. We are roughly about just under 2R up. And what do I need from this? One sec, guys. What is, one sec. Give me 1 second, guys. So that is, okay. So, all right. So yeah, I would be more than happy to go break even here. I'll be more than happy to go break even here. Nice expansion. I mean, even if you wanted to TP here, like you could TP here, to be honest with you. I'm personally not, but what a great move already. What a great move already. I do just want to see us blast through. That's what I'm waiting for. Hourly looks great. I want us to close around here. That'd be fantastic. 4-hour looks nice. Like if we were to dump on this 4-hour, we got three and a half. Oh, whoa. What was that? What was that? And that's exactly why you set your TPs before, as soon as you enter the trade. That's exactly why. Can we get, I don't know what that was. But can we please get some W's in the fucking chat? Can we get some W's in the fucking chat, please? And like up. I did tell you, if we hit this trade, I need to see every single person liking, subscribe, follow me at Artan.FX. All right. And I need to see some W's in the chat, guys. Come on now. Come on. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. If you want the actual execution, let me just check that. Yeah. If you want the actual execution, here is the execution. You can see it on here. Boom. Let me show you today's profits. If you can see that, that is $13,000. Bow! Can someone tell me what happened? Because I don't know what just happened there, but it did what we wanted. So that's the first W on the stream. My first trade taken live on the stream with you guys. W's! Yeah, at least I'm not emotional, right? It does feel good though when you win a trade on stream. You know what it is? I don't know how some of these traders, win trades on stream, like Matt, and Matt just keeps so cool. Like Matt is just like, yep, what a great move. Made $8,000 in, what was it, 30 seconds? Wow. And I'm like, bro, how'd you do that? Like, how, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me as an emotional trader. So this is my victory drink. Can we get some W's? I wish I had a soundboard right now to be like, yeah, man. Or like, or something like that. But this is the victory drink. That's right. That's what we do. I mean, if I'm actually only, I took that on only one of my accounts, but great trade, guys. Great trade. Did anyone else take this as well? Did anyone else take this? Did anybody else take this? Something to do with Iran, you said. I'm assuming this means that, that we, good job we weren't on the wrong side. But this is why the markets are so hard, guys, okay? This is why the markets are extremely tough, because it's all down to just tweets at the moment. You've got to position yourself correctly, and then you just got to sit back and hope that it's on the other side. So I'm just reading the comments. The MOU with the US includes US commitment to lifting sanctions, withdrawing its forces from around Iran, and lifting the naval blockade. Nice. How much capital you trading with? 200 kg. That's on the 200k account anyway. I have some other accounts, but I only took it on that. What am I drinking? It's in Thailand. This is a drink called it's a place called Jones, and it's called the Mighty Hulk, and it's like, I can't remember what it is, but it's basically like it's like banana, dates, apple, and it's really good though. It's probably one of my favorite smoothies. Took the W. Nice, my people. Nice. All right, gold. Gold. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is what I'd look. I mean, gold did break structure here. I would have liked it to have come lower, but gold did break structure, so you could have got in here. But now gold has actually taken this 15-minute. This looks good to me. Like, I would get in. I would get in here. Like, I'm not just to be very clear, guys. I'm not taking another trade. I'm not taking another trade. I am simply marking this out for y'all. But this would be good for me. Obviously, we could expand a little bit higher right now. I mean, we could just rally. To be honest with you, if that news is true, we could rally. I should have probably held it a little bit, but fuck that shit. I've made my money today. Fuck that. GU, let's see here. Oh, okay, this is nice. This is looking good. This is looking good. This is looking good. Is the markets back? Is the markets back? This is looking good. I do have, I'm not, just to be clear, I never really take two trades, but I have I've got another account, yeah, that is literally 0.25% away from passing. So I kind of need to get a really small trade. So if we pop down a bit here, I would take like a 1-to-1 risk to reward with 0.25 risk. But this could be a rally now. This could be a rally. Who wants me to break down the trade? Obviously, I know I ran through it live with the stream with all of you for German 30, but who wants me to actually break down that trade again a little bit later? Wow. What does this mean for the NAS? I'm going to assume extremely bullish. Yep. Okay. So are we, because I'm not on another tab right now. Is this basically Iran also confirming the news about the troops withdrawing? Or is this still American confirmation? If it's up to me, then I'm going to get everyone lined up. If it's up to me. Let me know. I wish I could play music on it. If you see my head just bobbing left to right like this, yeah, it means that I'm listening to music in my headphones whilst I'm trading. So, ow, I nearly pulled something in my neck there. What a russ. Wow. Okay, I need to journal this. I should have, because I'm on stream, I couldn't journal this before the entry, but great trade. Great trade. Iran confirmation. Mad thing then. All right, we're going to do a breakdown. We're going to do a breakdown at some point soon. Don't worry. Hello from Thailand. Saudi Khap. Sabadi Mai Khap. Oh, yeah, we've not hit 50 likes yet. Guys, come on. We've got to like up this video. We've got to like it up. I just gave you a trade, a really good one as well. Come on. Like that shit. And if you guys enjoy London session, right? I know all the other boys trade New York, but if you guys want me here, like every day trading London, then I suggest you like it up and let everyone know in the Chart Fanatics Discord as well, because I may end up coming back and doing London session every day if you like it. Because at the moment we only do Fridays. Is it actually legit? That's insane. If Iran have actually confirmed it, guys, I don't think you understand how, like, that's insane. Oh, Oh, it's getting juicy. It's getting juicy. Look at my drawing. Does that look nice? Does this look nice? All right. If we okay, I'm actually gonna because I have one account that I need to pass. I would consider a pullback on EU if we get something like this. But just remember, guys, New York is going to be crazy. Sorry, I'm hiccuping and everything. New York is going to be crazy, so just be careful of New York today. Let's just see. All right. What's a 1-to-1 here? Ah, it's just gold's not the best. Wait, let me just see GU and EU. Okay. I'd rather take EU and GU. But I need this. I need this. This for me right now is clean. This fair value gap here. That's oops shit. This is what I want. This is what I want. I want this. This is what I want, and I'm gonna get it. All right. All right. Is this the previous daily high? That's not the previous daily high. What are you on about? Oh, that. Oh, that was sorry. Katon. All right. Previous daily highs up here. Asia highs up here. Nice liquidity resting here. We've just got more bullish news. We've swept the lows here. Did we have SMT with GU? Kind of. I mean, it was a bit lower, but not crazy. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. So I always go for 3R, but basically I just need this one account to pass. So I'm going to go for a 1-to-1 here. It's still consolidated here, but let me see what gold's saying right now. Gold. All right, let me just work out for me. I'm obviously bearish on the dollar. I'm just working out which is, I mean, German 30 is just rallying. Damn, son. Shall I just do this? Shall I just do this? And we can all imagine that we're still in the trade and we can all be like, oh my God, Artan hit a 7R in 5 minutes. We'll go viral. No, I'm not a douchebag, bro. I'm not going to do that to y'all. But this is looking good. It's making me think now that this point of interest doesn't need to be hit. We could just dump from here. And I'm excited as well because it means that the war being over is it's a relief to the world, you know? Not only for the markets, but just for people in general, man. And then we need to... Yeah, I won't get political. And then we need to stop other things happening around the world as well. Heat seek, baby. Okay. This is what I'm looking at. Let's see if we've not broken this. All right. So EU, we swept this low here, which what I was looking at in the morning. I don't know if you, at the start of the stream, I was looking at this. I was like, I don't want to buy from here, like, because this is just lower probability. So now we have broken this high. So we've got in this microstructure, we've kind of got a high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low expansion. So now I'm looking for a pullback to here to then continue higher. Your deal, I'm letting you out of your deal. Damn. 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 I would, you know what? I'm actually happily taking this on another account, but I'm going to go lower risk on this. For real. Bear with me, guys, please. For real. All right. I don't know if we're going to get the pullback that we want right this second. because I feel like what's going to happen is price is going to want to show itself to us. So I think it's going to expand higher here, and then then we'll get a little bit of a pullback, because it hasn't broken 15-minute structure yet, but it has broken 5-minute. So this is going to be interesting. Like, this is still somewhat of a consolidation. We have manipulated the lows here, but there's still chances we could go here. That's why I'm happy to take this on a lower, just lower risk. Sorry. This right here. So this for me is my BOS right here. Session sweep. All right. Anyone that's in my private community will know, strong close continuation. All right. Strong close continuation, liquidity taken, strong close. We've got an inside bar currently, as in we've not taken the previous daily high. We've got an open low. So we've opened the day and come lower, right? Taking out internal liquidity. Where is the internal liquidity? It is resting in this 4-hour fair value gap. So everything is pairing up right now. We've taken out the Asia low. We have now expanded to the upside, leaving a 5-minute fair value gap and a break of structure to the upside. So now all we can do is hope that it taps us in, pulls down, taps us into the 50%, and then runs higher. That's the plan. It's a really good plan. Like, this is really good. I've got to be honest. And we've got that bullish news as well. Oh, my shoulder, I need a massage. Does that make sense, guys? I hope that you guys clip this up. All right, what's a 1-to-1 here? All right. No saying. Well, actually, I'll go for a 2R and risk lower, even lower, because I don't need much to get this account. Yeah. I just don't know if it's going to pull us back right now. That's the problem. I think we're going to expand, man. I think we're going to run higher and then pull back, but I'm just going to set my limit for now anyway, because we've got 1 minute left on this candle. I would like it if we closed around here. That would be good, actually, because then it could get us in. But like, if we close strong and then we just pull back into this fair value gap, that would be great. But so far, this is good. This looks good for me. Yeah, see, this is gonna keep going. We're gonna struggle to get in here, I think. Let's see. Let's go. Okay. This is totally fine for me, though. You see how we've expanded and then we've kind of like chilled out a little bit? That's what I like to see, because now I want to see slow move down and then boom, boom. That's what I want to see. This is what I want to see. In by popular demand. Anyone looking at anything right now? Anyone in particular looking at anything? Let's see what USD CAD. USD CAD, I would stay out of USD CAD. I mean, it's a really nice point of interest, but I don't like the break of structure here. This is still somewhat bullish. I'm not saying that it's not bearish. I just would stay out. Gold looks really nice. Gold looks really nice. Shebang. Gold, the only issue is with gold is that when you don't get in on gold, sometimes it can just run without you. So like you have to be like aggressive with gold. You know? Sorry, I'm just going through the comments. We'd love to see London session every day, especially DAX. Come on. Yeah, the DAX is probably one of my favorite pairs right now. I love it. Honestly, it's so good. It moves so nice. Sorry about that. You're not going to hear me do this all stream. I hate it when people do that. Favoring EU over gold because of how bearish gold has been, but would like, yeah, you're totally right, bro. You're totally right. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. Can we move lower? Ugh. Come on, man. I want this. Can we please get this? I think, like I said, guys, I think we're going to break that 15-minute. And then, oops, shit. I think we're going to break that 15-minute high, and then maybe we'll get an entry, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Wow. Some real nice volume here. Gold saying. I don't think it's over, though. Like, as in, like, we just got to be patient. We've got news at 3. We just got to be patient, man. Oh, wow. Whoa. Whoa. We are dropping. Okay. Fair enough. Fair play. I don't even want to look at the DAX right now. I wonder what it's doing. Damn. All right. I'm going to need to cancel my limit. Oh, that's a shame. It's not over, though, guys. It's not over, as in, like, we could chill out here. Like, we could chill out here. Come down. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the fib out. I do expect further upside, so... Oh, wow. This could run without us, though. If this... Once we take these highs here, though, I'd be reluctant to continue on with anything. But let's look at the daily. The thing is, yeah, if we... What I'm basically looking for right now... Let me just clean this all up for you. Is that if we invert this daily... Can you speak into the mic, please, mate? Thank you. If we invert this on the daily here and close below this, we could be running down here. But then again, on Sunday, bro, anyone could do anything. Israel could just do a false flag attack. There could be a terrorist attack at the World Cup. There could be on Sunday, Trump decides to say, Iran are taking the piss. We need to like do more. Israel does not want this war to stop. Like they need it to continue. So they could end up attacking Lebanon over the weekend or something. And then next thing you know, Iran responds. And then the US go, because Iran have just attacked Israel, we're back on, the agreement's over, forget about it, you're finished, you've got 48 hours, or we're doing a mad bombing tonight. Or, do you know what I mean? So we have to like, we've got to be careful. We do have to be very careful with sticking to a bias. All right. It's good to understand what's going on in the world, but it's good to understand it in the short term. Like these are my short-term targets. If we were to close like this next week, if there's no news over the weekend, as in no bombings, no nothing, I would be targeting first off here on the dollar, and then I would be targeting here, this low here, and then I'll be targeting down here. But we have to take each week as it comes. You can't be Yeah, you got to be careful with these things. But what a nice Asia sweep. Just no entry on it, man. Obviously, German 30, beauty. Like, we actually did get an entry here. Hence why I love German 30. But EU and stuff, damn, man. I don't know if there's an entry here. Let's see. So what I would do, obviously, I broke down the reasonings for getting in this trade, all right? So you guys should know that. If you don't know, go watch back. I think it was about 30 minutes ago. But I am now looking for a pullback. So actually, just bear with me. I'm just having a look at this. Okay, Euro GBP quickly. EG is just such a shit pair. This is the worst pair. If you're a support resistance trader, Euro GBP is great. Like, I would, if I was a support resistance trader, I would literally only trade this. I swear to God. It is so choppy. Like, this thing does not move. Like, the second you think it's mad bullish, it just turns around. So that's why I'm a bit conflicted, where I'm like, it looks really bullish, but like Euro looks like it could be stronger than the pound, but it could just be sweeping these highs and then dumping off. I mean, it's a nice strong close. I just don't know if we're going to come up to here. I would bank on it, though, so. Oh, it's so strong. I just need it to chill. Daddy, chill. Daddy, chill. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a meme, in case you actually think I speak like that. I don't speak like that. Daddy, chill. I'm basically... Oh, yeah, it's gone. It's gone, it's gone. It might have to be a New York thing. I need to see price chill out now. I need to see it go like this. But we're not getting that. We are not getting that, brother. All right. Since there's no trade right now, and it's probably going to take a minute before we... What did gold do? Wait, let's see if gold has anything. Okay, gold, if. The problem is with gold, it just doesn't like to come back when it's off. Gold's off. Gold. This would be solid. This would be solid right here. This fair value gap. This would be banging. I would take that. All right, let me just delete my limit on the other thing, and I would look at gold. Shit. Delete. Gold is obviously super bearish at the moment, and we've tapped into this fair value gap. I think we can invert this though today. I think that's going to be the thing. I think today, like, we've taken big amounts of liquidity here as well. Like, yeah, I think we're pushing higher. I think we're pushing higher on this. This looks really good. So for me, is there a 15 there? There's a couple 50-minute fair value gaps, to be fair. Yeah, let's have a look. There you go. Yeah, so we swept these lows. Breaker shots to the upside. I now need price to chill. What we want to see, right, is we've got accumulation, manipulation, distribution. And then what we want to see now, again, in the pullback is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. That's what we want to see. Now, does price have to do that? No, it doesn't have to do that. However, yeah, we want to make sure that we are we want to make sure that we are positioning ourselves correctly. So gold for me, this looks good. If we can chill out here, then this whole region is decent. Let me just get the fib out. And this is why the strategy that anyone that's in the mentorship, right, in my one anyway, you'll understand about how simple our entry model is. You'll see the entry model is the same there, and as this, it's the same. It doesn't matter what I'm taking. The entry model is the same every time. You have your daily bias, you have your high time frame key levels, you have your session sweep liquidity, then you have your entry model. That's it. All right. And that allows you to collect a lot of data. And whether you guys trade my strategy, whether you guys trade whatever strategy you trade, you need to have data. But the only way to collect data is to, if the right word is, to compartment. I knew I was going to get this word wrong. Before I finished the sentence, I was like, that's why I was like, if I get this word right, compartment. You know what? I'm not even going to bother. Basically, you need to categorize each part of your strategy. So let's say, for example, you like to trade like sessions. Let's say just say liquidity sweeps, right? What liquidity sweep? Is it a daily high or a daily low? Is it a 4 hour? Is it a 1 hour? You know, then you might get a fair value gap. What fair value gap? Is it a 15-minute or not? And you need your journal should look like just, it should be like 50-minute fair value gap. It should be hour. And then over like 3-4 months, you can start going, okay, do you know what's my highest probability setup? It's this. And you heard me say at the very start of the stream, right? A lot of you guys will remember this. If you don't, you can reverse and watch back. I had a session, everything lined up, right? And I had a session sweep here, took Asia low here, right? In Frankfurt session. And we had somewhat of a breaker structure. I was like, I know that some people are going to get in here, right? I know. And they're going to have to stop here. And even though it's a really good trade, I just don't feel comfortable taking it because my data is telling me that whenever it manipulates in Frankfurt, it's just lower probability. So I'm not willing to be in it. So I waited. Cool. I didn't get in this one. However, what did we get on German 30? 8 a.m. opens up, takes that low, breaker structure to the upside, bish, bash, bosh. We've made some money. Okay. And I was only able to make that decision and be confident in that decision because I have the data behind it. If I did not have data to give me that confidence, I would have taken both of them. I would have just been like, what's the difference? You know, what's really the difference? I could have argued, well, obviously 8 o'clock, it was a bit different, but I could have argued that we had SMT with like German 30. Well, obviously that's a stupid one, but you would have been like SMT with the euro, for example, here, like, we manipulated on German 30, but on the DAX, but we didn't on the EU. So this is valid. So I could have ended up taking it. But no, I just listen to my data. That's all I do. I just listen to my data. I go, okay, what makes sense? What is profitable? What is not? Let me just not do that. And when you get to that point, some of you guys, it's going to take a while for you to get to that point in your trading. But when you get to that point, like, that's when it just becomes a numbers game. You already know how to trade. You know how the market moves. It's now going, because you know what's going on. Sometimes some of you guys just need a little bit of an extra, helping hand. And if you can't afford like an accountability coach or a one-to-one coach, bro, use Claude, use AI to like, but AI can't look at your trading unless you have the data, you know? So that's why I highly recommend, especially when you're at the start of your journey, gather data, because yourself in 6 months will look at it and go, wow, like now I can learn so much from what I did previously, you know? Does that all make sense? Give me a 1 in the chat if you are locked in and this is all making sense. Are you in Bangkok? Yes, I am. Do you collect any trading cards? I don't actually. No, I don't. If I was into like Pokemon and stuff, I definitely would. I used to play a lot of top trump cards. That's what I used to do. But I didn't used to really trade them. I used to sell like fake Gucci and I was in my area in West London, yeah. I was known for being the guy that was like the dodgy Chinese guy who basically I sold everything, bro. When I say everything, I genuinely mean everything. But like my main thing was Dre Beats headphones, True Religion jeans, True Religion leggings, like girls leggings, because everyone would sell stuff but no one would have stuff for the girls. So I was like, all right, let me sell these everyone, like Ed Hardy leggings, NRD t-shirts, all sorts. Like I was the hustler back in school. Like there was a period, like I was so broke in my youth, but there was a period from like 14 to 17 where I actually had cash available. Like, I didn't have cash. I'm talking like a couple grand, like, as you know, not even a couple grand, like 1,000 or something or whatever, right? So it's not a lot of money, but I mean, it's in like when you're 15, 16, it was like, bro, I actually had cash, like, you know what I mean? And I was a low income household as well. So I got a thing called EMA, which meant that I get like £30 every week from the government or something. And I was like, well, I'm fucking killing it. You know what I'm saying? And then I realized that, like, I can't sustain this business. You know what I mean? Trust me, do they still do top trumps? Is top trump still a thing? Is top trump still a thing? Someone let me know in the chat. I don't even know if it is, but those are legendary. All right, guys. So just to be clear, this is what I'm looking for. I am looking for a retrait. This is basically what I'm looking for in EU and GU. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. But this is what I'm looking for. I feel reluctant to take this at the 50% here, just because of how big my stop loss will need to be. So I would rather go on the 618, but I would probably put it at this fair value gap here. But we've got a nice expansion, so it's clear the direction for me. This is where I would get in on EU. All right, I just want us to chill out here. Can we just chill? All right, yeah, this is all I'm looking at right now. I'm willing to take this though. Is anyone looking at anything? Let me put the chat over to the right hand side so that I can actually see you guys. Inside me. I was the last year to get EMA in college. No way. Sorry, Tara said compartmentalize. That's it, bro. I don't know why I struggle with that one word. It's like that is like the word that I just can't say. And I rap, so I can pronounce words fairly well, but that word for some reason just throws me off, bro. I'm loving it. Amazing. Are you guys enjoying the stream? We've got 30 minutes left on the stream as well. Anyway, we've got 30 minutes left, so yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, give me a yes, give the video a like. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys are getting some game from this and at least enjoying seeing my pretty face. Draggy, you love me. I don't give a fuck, you like me. I'm listening to that, by the way. I'm not singing that to you guys. It's me. I sing like, am I right? I don't think we can play music on here because it would like, you know, like copyright and stuff. So we can't, unfortunately, but there should be like a little jingle going on right now. I can't hear it, but I'm listening to some Drizzy. I should be listening to my own music right now. Why am I not listening to my own music? Maybe, you know what we'll do? Maybe if I end up doing daily live streams on here, maybe we'll run through some like unreleased music as well to fill some time. Should we do that? Does that sound like a good idea? Well, I'm really glad you guys are enjoying it. For my London traders, L's up. Oh. Fucking hell, I nearly shut down the whole place. You know what I'm saying? L's up, L's up, L's up. Can we get some L's in the chat? Actually, no, let's not put L's in the chat because everyone who watches probably thinks that we've taken L's. But L, whatever. Whatever, dude. All right, let's have a look at some pairs that you guys would want to see. So we have the Nasdaqi. Do I think this is going higher? Yes, based on the news, but it's actually not as big as of a move I thought it would be. However, I think honestly, New York is going to be mental. Like, I think New York, NASDAQ, my opinion, stay away. How do you think I am? How do you think I am? I'm taking guesses. I'm taking guesses. I'm not going to tell you, but if you get it right, I'll tell you what, if you get it right, I will. If you get it right, I will. If you come to Bangkok, I'll have an all expenses paid 7-Eleven trip for you, and you can buy any drinks that you want. All right? I know. I know. No, I've said it now. I've said it, so I'm gonna stick to it. All right. Why does everybody know that information? Like, why does everybody know that information? Why are you telling? You asked me. Why are you telling me, bro? I didn't even know that. And you responded so quickly. I didn't even realize that. I thought there was a lag. From here to the YouTube, and you lot have just gone boom. You could have made me feel better and been like 22, 20, 24. I even shaved today for you lot. Look, this is fresh. You got horrible. Honestly. Tara's finding out through clues. Next, he's going to be like, where were you in 2012 Olympics? What were you doing? You know? But you are correct. Yeah, 32. The best age ever. Why is everyone guessing 32? I thought I look a little bit younger. Do I not? Nah? Is that not doing it? I think I look young for my age. Don't tell me otherwise. All right? Do not tell me otherwise. But I think I look quite young for my age. And do you know what? It's helpful because you don't want to be like a 40-year-old rapper. Do you know what I mean? So like, yeah, I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still cool. I've still got my youth. Still got my youth in me. But nah, I'll be honest though. Like, honestly, guys, like when I was younger, yeah, and when you're 18 and stuff, you do genuinely think like 30, 40 years old. It's actually so not, bro. Like, I know so many people that have like started their life at 40 and they've had the best fucking life ever. Like, you know, it's especially when you go traveling and stuff, you meet so many people at different stages of life, and it's so interesting. Like, I meet some people that were, you know, they were like 18 and they're making like 50K a month, for example, and then they get to 30 and they've like lost it all, lost their business, for example, gone through mad breakups, and it's like they feel like they're starting life again. And it's like some people are jealous of those 18-year-olds that are making so much money, but everyone's got their own journey, and it doesn't mean that your journey you're going to go through shit for longer. And like, obviously that's what everyone thinks, right? Everyone thinks, same with trading, right? Some people get profitable in a year, right? We've had people that I've coached one-to-one that have got profitable in like 6 months, right? But that is it's an anomaly. Like, you want to be able to, it's not an anomaly actually, to be fair, but I mean as in from brand new trading. And it's the same thing with life. Obviously you want to do it in the quickest way possible, but the quicker you try to do it, the longer it's going to take you. The more you need to focus on the fundamentals, you know, the foundations of what you're trying to do. And some people, it connects with them in that moment in life, their life experiences, everything it just connects at that moment. But that might mean that maybe they take L's in other places in life, or they don't succeed in other areas of your life. So you want to use your life experience as, for example, in trading, right? I flipped 1K to like 25K in crypto, right? When I first started trading in my first 6 months. Oh, it was actually my first like 3 months actually. And I thought, bro, I'm going to make 100K this year. I thought I found it. I found the thing that is going to change my entire life. I was like, I'm going to do 100K this year. Like, I'm literally like in tears, like almost. I'm like, I can't believe it. So then I continued trading. Bro, Elon Musk tweets once, right? And I just blew everything. I had stop losses everywhere. They got ran through, like as in stop losses were at break even. Everything got ran through, lost all of it, right? And I had to use the experience where it was like, there's two people. There's one person that will go, what did I do to make that 20K? Right? What did I do to make that 20K? Let me try and replicate that. And they start trying to replicate that for their entire life. But really, bro, the market was just like that in that crypto bull run. It was just doing this. So you were just buying, and it was just, you were just making money if you had a big stop loss. So what I was doing, I was luckily clever enough to understand that I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't really know. But what I did know is that I was like, if I got good at this, imagine how much money I could make. Even if I made what I made, just that, right? If I made that 20K in that month, would I be happy? How long would I be willing to wait for that? 5 years? Yeah, I'll be willing to wait 5 years. So I told myself, listen, if this takes 5 years or 7 years, I'm willing to just work, grind, try and like live a happy life in the meantime. But I know that if I spend long enough at this and I focus enough and do this the right way, I will be able to do this. And if I'm correct about this trading thing, I can then move and I can do music because I love it and I don't have the pressure. I can live in wherever I want in the world. I didn't even think about moving to Thailand at that point, right? Now, cool. I'm not making 6-figure months yet. Like, I'm not doing that yet. I haven't even had a 50K month yet or anything like that, right? I've had 5-figure months, but I'm now in a position where, like, again, this is why I don't envy the other man. I'm literally living out in Thailand. I'm able to jump on stream with you guys. I don't have a fucking 9-to-5 right now. I'm living my dream. And you have to appreciate where you're at, both your mistakes and where you do well, in order for you to get to that next level. And without that accountability, without that self-reflection, you are not able to get to that next level because you're blinded by the goal. The diamonds up there, the golden carrot that is dangled in front of you, you're so focused on that you're forgetting the steps that got you closer to that carrot. Okay, you need to be able to appreciate those. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, guys. Why did my Spotify just like stopped? I was like vibing out to a tune. Oh, I think I know why. I know why. It's because I think my missus is listening to Spotify as well, and we're sharing the same account. And in a second, it's going to play like the Girls Bathroom podcast. I don't know if anyone knows that podcast, but that's the next thing that I'm going to hear through my headphones in the next 30 seconds. Or it's going to be like some Nicki Minaj, or Cardi B, big bad booty in it, gonna take him. All right, we're not doing that much right now, but I am looking at this. Let's see what the dollar's doing. Dollar. I'm expecting us to just stay like this. To be honest with you, I'm expecting us to. I don't really know. Like, I'm kind of like neither here nor there. So it's reading the chat. It's the personality that matters. I'm starting my life at 36. Come on, G, bro. I am one of the oldest. I am one of the oldest rappers to start rapping. You know that? I started rapping at 23. Most rappers started at like 16, 18 or whatever, but I didn't. Everything I've done has always been quite late. So what you got to do, though, this is the thing, right? As you, and I got a lot of you guys will relate to this as well. As you get older, some of you will take pain and trauma into your next venture, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to come with a chip on your shoulder ever into anything. You want to act like you are 16 again. The world is your oyster, and you're willing to learn. If you listen and apply things that you are learning and have that blind belief that, you know what, if I believe in this, I genuinely, and this is making sense, I need to do it, and try not to bring in old trauma from, and I mean trauma is in like financial trauma or bad habits or whatever. It's like you're a new, and you have more chance of becoming successful quicker with age if you're older and you've got life experience, if you have the ability to do that. Because some young guys, they might not be so self-reflective because they're chasing the money. They want it now. They're like, if I'm 18 right now, I want to be a millionaire by 21. Do you know what I'm saying? That's my target. That was my target. I was 16. I wanted to be a millionaire by 21. I wanted a house by 21. I thought, and how wrong I was. However, could I have ever dreamed of the life experiences that I've had? Fucking done bare shit with my life now. And now it's on the way up. Like, I only became profitable 2 years ago. You know? Like, and now it's like, bro, I couldn't give a shit about what happened in the past. Now I'm like, bro, this is fucking sick, bro. You know, like I've got my targets, I've got my goals, but I'm appreciating where I'm at, you know? All right, we've got 15 minutes left on this stream. You do look young for your age, by the way. I was just using detective skills. No stress. I'm curious what college you went to since we're the same age. Okay, if you guess what college I went to, now it's going to become weird. You guess my age, but to get that specific, now we're going down the concerning route, okay? Now we're going down the concerning route, all right? Next is going to be like, I wonder what you ate in the morning this morning. or you know what I mean? But there's no chance you get in my college. And I went to 7 different schools, so yes, I am a problem child. No, I'm joking. I just had a lot of family issues, so trauma dump. All right, guys. So let me just go over what I'm looking at real quick. Okay. So, oh wow, German 30s pulled back. Wowzers, dude. Would I get in here? I mean, I've already made my P's, so I'm not. But this could continue. Where's this? You could get a continuation here, though. I'll be real. You could get a continuation here. I might even get a continuation here on that account that I need 1R on, because that is a healthy pullback right there. That is a healthy pullback. Oh, don't run without me. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know you want to, but just chill. Just chill for a second, please. Because I don't need much to pass this. I don't need much to pass this account. It'd be great to do this. Two-tone, no. I would rather see us pop down more, but we could just go from here. No. It's not what I want. Let's stop those. So. No thanks. No. 0, 1, 5. Is that right? 4. Is that correct? Yeah, that's about correct. All right. And what's this? What's this like from here? 1 to 2. Oh, that's asking a lot. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing a part in that, lads. I'm not doing that. If anything, I'd maybe get like a this, but like we could just still come lower. So maybe you could do, I guess you could do something like that. I just don't. One second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. The way to go. Okay. Anyway, let's see if this imaginary trade would even work. I think the stop's like something like this, but in the radio, yeah, I think that's going to continue. All right, guys, have we got any? You're in on the pullback fresh 25k challenge. Very nice. I mean, you know what I'd do? I'd maybe even tuck your stop in a. I don't want to advise you that, to be honest, but. Yeah, I think if the news does continue as this, we're coming for this high here, which would be great. But honestly, New York session, guys, is going to be mental. New York session is going to be mental. Why? Well, today we've got the SpaceX IPO. And if anyone is in the chat right now, just please make sure you follow the socials at Artan.FX on Instagram. Also follow my YouTube. I'm just going to comment on here. Sub to me. I've just put myself in there. You can see my little blue badge in there. That is moi. So I look forward to connecting with you guys. I'm going to be dropping a bunch of YouTube videos real soon. I just am a slow motherfucker. That's basically what it is. I just need to upload more YouTube videos because I've just been focusing on like Instagram and stuff recently. I've never really been like an Instagrammer dude, but yeah, I've got used to dropping some really good content on there. So if you do want a PDF, for example, of my my strat, for example, like this trade breakdown, then you can literally just comment PDF on any one of my Instagram posts and it will automatically DM you it if you're following me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's enough plugging myself on that. Do you know what I mean? Ooh. But yeah, guys, EU looks great. This looks great. I mean, you guys have got the idea, right? You guys have got the idea. I've kind of given you everything right now that I'm looking at. It's just whether we decide to do that or not. And also, the only thing I don't like is I don't like that we are still kind of like in this range. Yeah, like, and I want to make, I really hope that this no war thing is going to stick. That's what I really hope. I really hope that it is going to stick, you know. But everyone like up the video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe as well. But yeah, is there any questions? Has anyone Billy said Barnett and Southgate? Nah, G, you will never guess. Nah. You will never get. I didn't even go to college. I went to sixth form. So you would not guess it. But you would have been right to guess Barnet, like, because it would have made sense because I did live around there. I was like Wood Green, Barnet, Stanmore, Harrow Wildstone, Ruislip, Uxbridge. So I was around all of there. Giveaways are in the Chart Fanatics Discord. So if you join the Discord, you can check the link in the bio. All the giveaways are going to be in there. So yeah, if you join the Chart Fanatics Discord, that's where we will be doing the giveaways. The giveaways. The giveaways. Me and Richie back by popular demand. Got a 250 Richie on my hand. I can't do the auto tune that he's doing on that. All right. It's like one is. Got a 3-7 Richie on my hand. October. Yeah, that's the only thing with this one though, is that because we've taken that Asia high, we are like in this kind of region. So like for me, I'm in and out. But I would definitely rather see us pop. Like if you see this 4 hour doesn't look so great right now in terms of wicking up to this liquidity. So this is always going to be an area, this order block. It's always going to be an area we're going to find some sort of resistance. So next week, for example, I would hope to get like this. Like if we close like this, I'd hope to go like this and then higher. But today, I would much rather us just like rally higher here. Like I want to see some conviction today, guys. Like this yesterday was a nice conviction. I need some conviction today. I just want to know like what we're doing. Like I want this war to be done and dusted. I want the markets to be back. I just want I want it back. No, but genuinely though, I would like to see this war over. You know what I'm saying? October, no, you know what I'm saying? Could be push higher on here. I think EU though and stuff. This is going to be, this for me is high probability. I love it how we've taken liquidity, expanded, and then we're not doing anything. This is what you want to see. You want to see price expand and then consolidate. That for me is a great confluence to then go, but. You know what I'm saying? That's yeah. Fuck off. Some of you lot are fucking How the fuck? How the fuck? Have I shared my IP address or something? How do you know that? Bro, I used to work in Wood Green Mall. No way. Bro, I was always in Wood Green Mall. Like that. Wood Green Mall is amazing. Wood Green Mall is amazing. Like, I never got robbed in Wood Green, never got stuck on, but you would see so much shit happen. And it is actually a really good high street. Like, how the fuck did you lot get that? And said LSC. Nah, but my boys went to LSC. That's so funny. I can't believe some of you got that. You will always remember this as the day you almost trained. Captain Jack Sparrow. Dun, 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 dun. Was I supposed to sing that? Because I don't actually know the song. I hope that's not one of my songs, because that sounds fucking shit. Sorry if that is your song. I really apologize. It's not shit. It's just not my vibe. Army hates. All right. This is internal to external liquidity. So clean. Super duper clean. That's all I've been trading. Like, honestly, it's just we've not been getting expansions like prior. Like, when you're looking at this is fucked. Like, look at this March price action. That is just fucked. Like, even here, March, that's fucked. This is all fucked. And then here, we get this expansion, consolidation, internal liquidity, expansion, easy target here, CRT, expansion up to here. Beautiful. Now we get a manipulation, strong close. If we can close below this, then we get an expansion. This is what you want to be doing. You want to be playing this type of ping pong with the charts. You don't want to be doing none of this. This was horrible. This was horrible. This was horrible. You know, even this wasn't nice. Like, genuinely, like, I actually had a really good month in this. I guess I started my group in October. So look, amazing price action, still quite good. I didn't have a great December. I think I had -2R. January had a decent January. It was like +4. February and March. February and March. Yeah, March. February, amazing. March up to here was amazing. And then we kind of like slowly tilted off around here. And then I had a really bad April and a dead May. And then here, mid-May, like up to here. Well, it was actually the end of May. Once we tapped into here, that's when I was back. Just go to my Instagram and comment PDF on any of my posts, and I'll send you a free guide on how I trade. And then yeah, we can take it from there. That's how you get in contact, brother. Bro, it's full of crackheads now. Someone got stabbed while I was working there. Bro, someone gets stabbed there all the time, bro. Like, it is mad. It is a mad place. It's a crazy place. The place of Wood Green, the place of dreams. I mean, I don't know about dreams, but it's a place for sure. Like, every time I go past like the View Cinema, it's always like people are like, didn't that guy get shot there and whatnot? And I'm like, yep, welcome to my home. But I was living a bit more in Bounds Green though, which was slightly nicer. Like, my block was, do you know what? I visited my old block, my old estate, when I went back to the UK, and it was mad. Oh, who's going to the Prop Firm Expo in London the week after next? Who's going? Comment in PDF on your post is a bit mad. Yeah, don't say you're a PDF. Just comment PDF. All right. Fucking hell. I can't win today. But yeah, who's coming to the Prop Firm Expo? Who's coming? Because I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there with Chart Fanatics. So it'd be great to see y'all. Great to see y'all. Let me know. 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 Can you just walk into the expo? No, you do have to get a helicopter. That's the only condition. Or you can roll in there. Like, if you lay down and roll, that's the only way, because it's got quite a small entry, so you just have to roll in. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you buy a ticket and then you can roll in. But no, walking in there is not allowed, bro. Walking, like, how dare you? How dare you even suggest that? Like, that's actually for anyone that doesn't understand sarcasm, I'm being sarcastic. But yeah, you can buy a ticket. I'm going to be there. I think the whole gang is going to be there. Obviously, not the American lot, unless they are. I'm not too sure. I need to see. Possibly just a bit of a myth traveling to London. No stressicles, brother. No stressicles. Well, yeah. Look, guys. That is the stream done diddly done for today. Yeah, I'm going to be here the same time next week. Actually, I might not be here same time next week because I'm flying to the UK. So, yeah. But yes, you do need a ticket. You can buy one online. I think they're like $6 or something like that. But thank you to everybody that has tuned in. Don't forget to like the video just before you go. Subscribe and follow me on the socials. You can see my socials just up here at Artan.FX. And yeah, man, W stream today. We obviously hit this German 30 win. Hopefully, you know, this decides to push up more as well. That would be great for anyone else that's also in a trade right now. That would be fantastic. You guys know the idea. You know what I'm looking for. Whether we get it or not, I'm not too sure. But please be careful of New York session today, okay? Please be careful of New York. It's a big New York session. So if you are going to trade it, maybe don't trade the open. Maybe let the open do something volatile. Let the SpaceX thing go ahead. And if you need to sit out, it's fine. You can sit out, okay? How do I collect the giveaway? Go in the Discord, go in the Discord and message one of the mods. I'll have to double check that. Sorry, I'm so new here that I actually don't know, and I should know that. So yeah. But if you ask in the chat, in the main chat, they'll tell you. Okay. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys. I'm so glad you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, appreciate you. Big up every single person that has joined W stream. Yeah, man. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Artan.FX. Lots of love, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. Love, 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 love.